Good morning, barely still. It's July the 29th. Just walking downtown today. Normally I would perhaps go along the creek or something, but I'm not feeling up to it and I need to go downtown. So why am I not feeling up to it, you may ask? Well, it was a short night because up until about 1 or 1:30 I was at the emergency room. Was cleaning up some stuff in the backyard yesterday, and one of it was an old window that had come out of where we're building the new extension, or the part they demolished. And when I picked it up, the frame came apart, and the pane inside sliced my thumb pretty good on the side. So I thought for a while it would be fine. I put a couple of band-aids on it. It seemed to stop, but then it started bleeding again hours later. So we decided, well, first we went to urgent care, which is something new in Regina, and that didn't do us much good because it's kind of just starting up. They closed that at 9:30. We were there about 6, and they were already backed up, and overcapacity wouldn't take us. I went home, thought, well, maybe we'll go in the morning. But while I was home, it started bleeding again, so decided we better go to ER. Sutures are low on the triage tree in ER, unless I guess you're bleeding all over their floor or something, which I wasn't. And so I waited 4 hours. Got there about 9:30, and it was 12:30 or 1 by the time they got the sutures. 7 stitches and a tetanus shot, so clearly going to ER was the thing to do. It's not that big a cut, it doesn't seem like, but it was pretty deep. Didn't hit the tendon or anything really concerning like that, so it should leave me another scar on that hand. I've got about 2 from previous cuts on my right hand. I guess because that's my dominant hand, that's the one I'm most likely to cut. Actually, the littlest scar on there goes back to when I was about 7. I still remember getting it, catching the knuckle of my right hand on a part of a door, and wasn't much of a gash, but it was right on the knuckle, so it left a ridged scar that's been there ever since. So been there almost 60 years now. Hi, Kirk in Vancouver. Good morning. As you can see, you cannot cross. You shall not pass College Avenue here. Notice the blue fences going in, and something to do with water, replacing a water main or something. It's not really the city, it's a contractor. So this is going to be completely closed off until September, which we usually think about just at the last second when we're driving home trying to take our usual route and suddenly remember you can't cross College Avenue on there. I don't know if they've started digging yet, but they will soon. Here I am using my original gimbal. After buying 2 more since then, I've gone back to the first one I had. I realize I like it better than the much fancier, heavier one that I have been using, especially since, as I've noted, I have to hold down a switch on that one. Don't have to do that on this one. I do have to adjust the view a little bit more often on this one. It's okay. Well, that looks like it could be a while, so let's go this way. Albert. It was 15 when I got up, but it's supposed to go to 30, so fairly big change in temperature. Right now, I'd say we're pushing up toward 30 pretty fast, judging by how warm I feel. One good thing about 4 hours in the emergency room, I got through 4 or 5 chapters of one of the books I'm editing right now for Chautauqua Press, which I need to have done by the end of next week. So, yay, I guess. And also, fortunately, although it stings a bit, the cut doesn't affect my typing or using a mouse, so it won't have any impact on my ability to work. And these are the kind of stitches that take care of themselves. They'll dissolve over time. The cut itself, well, it hurt, especially when I rinsed it, but then it sort of settled down, didn't really bother me much. What really hurt was when she put the needle in to numb the cut. That hurt way more than the cut did. She did it twice. But then that was good, because then she was digging around inside the cut to make sure that it hadn't, how deep it was, and make sure it hadn't affected the tendons. So, yeah, I wouldn't have wanted her doing that without the numbing, for sure. Ow! Now something stabbed me in my shoe. A random pine needle or something. One reason I'm going down to the hotel to eat today is because I have this, well, I hate to call it a condom, but that's what it looks like. This gauze thing that goes over my non-adhesive digit bandage, I think, is the more polite way, although the doctor called it. Very nice doctor from Montreal. She's the one that put condom into my head. And she told me what she was putting on my finger. Just have to have it on for a day. Keep the wound completely dry today. But then tomorrow morning I'll take it off and then just use it normally. Wash it in soap and water. Put some polysporin on it if I want. So polysporin doesn't really work much, but it makes you feel better. And then it just has to heal, and, watch for infection. But the wound was clean. She had me rinse it with a very long time with cold water, which she said is actually the best way to clean a wound of all. Better than anything they might put on it. It's just running water. Clean water, obviously. Running dirty water wouldn't be a good idea. I think I'll cross here. Tired of walking along Albert. And I don't feel like going up to 13th. Looking south on Albert. We're headed that way, of course. Can't see the hotel from here, but it's right over there. Also, I can stand in the shade here. Here by First Presbyterian Church, where we were married, 1997. Now you have to wait for the left turn signal. And there we go. South on Albert Street. Looking north on Albert Street. don't know how long it'll take to completely heal, probably 3 weeks or something, before the stitches basically go away. I'm sure I'll have a scar, a lovely scar. At least it's not on my face. Gives my hands character, I guess. Yeah, we'll go up this way today. But first I'll cross over. Oh, is that a second hello from someone? Good morning. Just a short, warm walk downtown today. This is the horizon over here. Apartment building. Look up, look way up. I presume it's a seniors focused place. It's like that house over there with the fieldstone porch. It's kind of cool. I'm sure it's in my historic walks of Regina and Mushna, but I can't remember the details. Number 1 fire hall over there, just 1 block over to Albert. This used to be the YMCA, where I used to work out on a regular basis. It says it's going to be the nest, but I don't know. I don't think anything much is happening there. There were signs of construction and stuff for a while, and then it all seems to have stopped. So I really don't know what's happening. And this place has been empty forever. If you want a restaurant location. Okay, I'll go up 1 more block to Victoria. The hotel's right over there, sticking up above the other buildings. Managed to find the hottest place to walk, though. City Hall to the left. See, it still says the Nest Health Center coming soon, but I don't know. I don't even know what kind of a place that's going to be. The forbidding-looking building dead ahead with the Canada on it is Revenue Canada. The gold building over there is SGI, Saskatchewan Government Insurance. This is the provincial courthouse over to my left. I cannot see the screen, so if you've made any more comments, I simply cannot see them. A little cooler once I get around the corner here, a bit more shade. My hand's getting sore. The hand I've been holding that with is the one with the stitches in it. Maybe we'll go down the alley. Why not? The Balfour on my left and the Frontenac on my right. It's actually one of my favorite apartment buildings, but it's not from back here. And the Balfour over here is another of my favorite apartment buildings, but also not from this angle. However, look at this inviting shade between the two. Here's the back of the building. Mixture of condos and rentals. At least it was when we were looking 27 years ago. I suppose it could have changed since then, but that's what it was then. I might as well just keep on this way since there's nobody coming. And it's a one-way street, which makes jaywalking easier. But we will go up to Victoria from here. With the First Baptist Church on my right. Looks like somebody's moving in to the Balfour. And there's Knox Metropolitan United Church. I've performed in both of these churches. I'll be singing at Christmas again here. Oh, well, there was some comment. Can't read it, though. First Baptist Church. They've moved bus stops over here because of work going on up on 11th, which is where the bus stops were and will be again, I presume. Saskatchewan Sports Hall of Fame on the right, the former Land Titles building. Come and visit our galleries. You can book an appointment or just drop in. I've never been, actually. And of course, Victoria Park over there with the cenotaph at the center of it. That way, you'll see it going by. Cenotaph. And here's the Hotel Saskatchewan, my destination. There's a classic science fiction novel called The Stars, Our Destination, or My Destination. And this time it's The Hotel, My Destination. Not a good science fiction title. True, nonetheless.
Right, Alex. He was in that group, and it was a small group, and then they...
And I'll stop right here, so thanks for walking with me. Bye for now.